Freedom is coming. Every captive. We're not slowing down. If your legs get tired, tell the devil he's a liar.
Yeah.
Let's go. We ride in Jesus' name. Break chains of sin and shame. Declare Jesus to the ends of the earth.
Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day number 5 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour, RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery, Reset Ride. A ride around the southeast United States to raise awareness that there are addiction recovery options available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, Celebrate Recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So yeah, I'm here in state number 28, Mississippi, at the Kosciusko something, whatever. This is how you spell it. Kosciusko. Kosciusko Museum and Information Center. Right across the way from me is the bicycle campground. I'm sitting in a lovely rocking Adirondack chair. I wonder where they got the name for these chairs at. I don't have very far to go today. I've got like 35 miles to the next campground. I think it's Jeff Busby or something like that. So I'm going to head on up to that campground. I stayed like getting all the business done last night, all through the night, all this morning. Set up the Facebook fundraiser, got all that situated. Got yesterday's video posted, uploaded, got the all the stuff done. And I went ahead and worked on the Amtrak video, which you will have seen before this one because I'm going to upload it as soon as I get to camp tonight. Again, had several people commenting and saying, hey, why don't you at least do a Facebook post? And I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and work on this video. So it's almost noon now. It's 11:02, but only having to go 35 miles, it shouldn't be that bad. Crazy thing is, it didn't rain at all last night. At all. Like, zero. Never rained. It's supposed to be, you know, the storm made landfall as a hurricane, and all day yesterday it was predicted to just be a gully washer, and it just kind of spun and went around. I mean, it still could rain, but it's just crazy that it didn't rain last night. I was totally expecting rain. You know, the reason that the Reset Tour actually started this late, I was supposed to start September 1st at my home and pedal to New Orleans, and at the time I was supposed to be starting, Hurricane Ida was heading toward New Orleans, and then I took like another week to kind of figure out what was going on in New Orleans. I was going to drive to New Orleans and start the ride there. And so then we finally made the decision to start in Natchez. And driving from New Orleans to Natchez, you could just see the devastation. Like, you know, it's raised highways because it's a lowland area. And right at where the highway is, all the trees were just broke off level with the highway surface. It was devastating. So be praying for those affected by that storm and the ones that are being affected by this hurricane, tropical storm Nicholas. And thank God that we're not being affected by it. It's strange. It is so strange to me how this continues to happen. It's almost comfortable. I was on this highway last night, which has been a total break from the norm over the last few days. It's been so quiet, 100 yards that way. But there were trucks doing Jake brakes and people honking and people hitting the little, you know, reflectors and stuff all night long. So sleep wasn't that great. Again, short day today. Some video uploads to do. I think I've got to make it to like Tupelo tomorrow because tomorrow's the 3rd day, so I'm going to have to stay somewhere that's got electrical. Got to make that work. Don't know how it's going to work, but you guys will know as soon as I post it. And I will know when I get there. Anyway, I'm not going to keep this long. Got to get on the road, and you'll see more of that right about. Alright, so I stopped here at Coal Creek, which is just like a little trail that goes through a swamp on both sides off the parkway, just to kind of rest my legs and walk and stuff. There's a bunch of mosquitoes. But it's like idyllic. This trail is like stone, built up stone. And the way that it looks as you walk through here is just, it's like Lord of the Rings type stuff. Just really interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna make the loop here, get back on the bike, and keep on going. Let's go. Alright, so I just rolled into French Camp, which is like the first place I think I've been able to see from the actual Natchez Trace without woods in the way. Like, I mean, you can see the highway right over here. This is the Council House Cafe. Such good food. Like, if you've ever rode the Natchez Trace, I'm sure you've stopped here because it's one of the only places around with hot food on the parkway. But so good, so good. I think their only lunchtime is 11 to 2. Anyway, while I was in here, it started raining. So I'm going to head over to Dollar General and then make my way up to Jeff Busby Campground. I think that's it. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. You'll see more of that right about now. Well, Liam, this is the kind of creek we were looking for on the southern part of the Trace Parkway. This is just down from French Camp, just left Dollar General, and saw this creek. And one thing I've realized is, like, every creek I've passed north of the reservoir has had water in it. Every creek south of the reservoir did not. So I'm guessing that they're just keeping the level in the reservoir up and not letting enough water out. And all those other creek beds are dry south of the reservoir. But everything up here has been what it should be, what it's supposed to look like. Anyway, not much farther to go. Let's do this. Well, I made it. In the pouring down rain. It feels good though. I came over a big hill back there. I'm gonna have to like look up. I don't have any service like right here, but I'm gonna have to look up the elevation that is in this area because it was pretty steep, like for a long time. I mean, maybe 100, 200 feet. Like, it's been totally different than everything else in Mississippi so far. Anyway, I had to go set up camp in the rain. Let's do this. Does this count as a shower? I think it does. Alright, so this is Little Mountain. It's at the very top of this campsite loop. And this elevation's 587 feet. So that's why it seemed like I was climbing forever. As a matter of fact, like climbing this was a good 200 footer. But you can see out way across all these little hills and dales. And this runs up into Alabama. I think the highest point in Mississippi is Woodall Mountain. 800 feet elevation. So this is one of the higher points in Mississippi. Anyway, I'm going to cruise down the hill, go get camp set up, and hopefully the signal works there as well as it does right here. I've got 3 bars of 4G right here. So hopefully I can get, you know, something there, anywhere. We'll see. Let's go. Alright, well, coming down from the top of the mountain was nice. Went ahead and changed clothes, ate some beef stroganoff, dehydrated meal that I had. And yeah, this is it for the video for the day. I am so tired. The Amtrak video is uploading right now, so that should be up soon. And yeah, I'm going to get started cutting and editing this video. Hopefully I can get it uploaded tonight. I don't know if I'll go to sleep or not. But really nice day today. Some pretty big hills there toward the end, but not too bad. Just, you know, kind of steady. Looking at the map, it looks like I'm going to run into a lot more big hills. I wanted to do like a time lapse of putting up the tent, but it is raining still, so that wasn't going to happen. Anyway, yeah, that's it for the day here in the Jeff Busby Campground. The campground's really nice, and I've got like 2 bars of signal near where the camp host would usually be. There's restrooms, there's water, everything I needed. Anyway, that's it. So if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please drop their name in the comments or find me through the Papa link in the description, and I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, share this with them. I don't want to see anybody else die from addiction. I know you don't either. Let's use Redeeming Eden as a tool that we might save a life. This is the Reset Tour, and it's a total reset. I need your help figuring out how to make the videos more palatable. You know, we've cut the credits out from the end. The credits are now in the video description. So I need your comments. I still need you to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Do all the things. Let's try to get to 1,000 subscribers in the next 35 days or so. Do know that Redeeming Eden is a non-profit ministry through International Gospel Outreach, and I'll leave a link to them in the description. Also, you can go there and you can find out more about Redeeming Eden and about the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund. So yeah, that's it, man. Good day. 36 miles, 35, 36 miles. Still trying to figure out what to do tomorrow because it's 70 to Tupelo, and I don't think I've got it in me. There's a couple places I can stop in the middle, but then again, I'm running into that situation where I'm going to have to charge my devices. So I've got 4 GoPro batteries charged. I've only been using 2. I've got the GoPro 9 now, and the battery life is longer, and it's got a screen on the front that is helping me when it's like locked onto the bike. It's also got a stabilization mode where it, you know, if I have it on my helmet, even if I'm tipping my head, it'll keep the horizon level. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get this video done for you guys, and yeah, As usual, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.